Okay guys, so another battle report today, and it's Orks versus Dark Angels again, but this time it's a 2,000 point list. And first of all, I'm going to let Mike talk us through what he's got in his list.
Yeah, starting off then, so I've got my war boss again in his mega armor with big mega armor and two mega nobs. I've got a squad of 5 flash kits, 3 squads of 5 normal nobs, 3 squads of 10 orc boys. I've got 3 looted tanks. My squigoth is back in action, and my mech gun.
Okay, so that's Mike's list, and for myself, I'll start with my reserves. I've got a Nephilim jet fighter in reserve. I've got 5 standard Terminators with Belial. I've got 5 Death Wing Knight Terminators with Ezekiel, and on the table I've got 10 tactical marines in this building over here, 10 tactical marines in the Rhino there. I've got 6 Black Knight bikes, a Land Raider that has Ezekiel and the Deathwing Knights in. They're not actually in reserve, sorry for saying that. And also I've got 5 Devastators, 4 with las cannon, and then the Sergeant. Okay, so we're going to go over to turn 1, Mike's movement phase. I'm actually going to try and steal the initiative, guys. Mike just reminded me, so why not try it on camera? And I got a big fat 1. Okay. Okay, so Mike's turn 1 movement phase.
Yep, I've moved literally everything forward 6 inches, apart from the silly orcs pushed the button on this one, so he went a full 12.
Okay.
Yep.
Turn 1 Mike's shooting phase.
Yeah, so far I've fired the kill cannon from this one, and it's scattered off, so I missed them. Fired the kill cannon at this squad up in the building, and I managed to kill 2 of his troops there. I fired the zap gun from the squigoth at the Land Raider and managed to knock a hull point off.
I know, a Land Raider losing a hull point, what's all that about?
Time. Didn't manage to get any wounds with my mech gun, and I've killed 2 of the Devastator squad using the flash kits and my war boss from the squigoth.
Okay. Okay guys, so my movement turn 1, I've just moved the Rhino up just behind that building there, left my tactical marines where they are. I moved my Land Raider up 12, I moved my bikes up 12, and left the Devastators where they are. Okay, so in my shooting phase, I shot out the back of the Rhino at one of Mike's looted tanks there with a multi-melter, and managed to put take a hull point off it. The Land Raider also shot in to the tank and took a hull point off it. And with shooting from, what was it that made it explode in the end? I can't remember.
Was it las cannons from the Devastator squad?
Yeah, that was it. The las cannons from the Devastator squad managed to wreck it, and we took all the hull points off it there. I managed to rapid fire the plasma talons at the other looted wagon, and no, that wasn't a looted wagon, was it?
Yeah, looted wagon.
Another looted wagon, sorry. And managed to take all the hull points off that as well. And with trepidation, I think it's called, in my psychic phase, I managed to get that off and kill 1 knob. And that's the end of my shooting phase. Oh, and I also tried to assault with my bikes, but again, like the previous game, they just can't seem to get into close combat. No assault was done there. So on to Mike's turn 2 movement phase. We're on turn 2 Mike's movement phase.
Right, so I've moved my looted tank forward 6 inches and disembarked the squad of 10 knobs that were inside it. I've pushed forward my squad of only 4 knobs here now, another 6 inches. I've moved both squads of boys forward 6 inches. This squad's pushed up 6 inches, my Squiggles moved up 6 inches, and my War Boss, Mega Knobs and Big Mech have all disembarked as well. And that's that move.
Okay. Let's turn to Mike's psychic phase.
Yep. So I managed to get off the crunch twice onto the Land Raider. Unfortunately, I didn't do enough damage to get any hull points off of it, so that's.
And you failed Perils of the War,
yeah.
but you made your leadership test, which was good.
Yeah.
Turn to Mike's shooting phase.
Yep, so I started off shooting my kill cannon at the Rhino. I hit it, but didn't
high enough roll on the armour
hit
penetration.
High enough roll to penetrate it or glance it. I then shot my Zap gun at the Land Raider. I did get enough power, but didn't
roll on the armour penetration again.
Yeah, so as before. Missed with my tractor cannon. I shot my War Boss at the bikes, but didn't wound. I shot my Mega Knobs at the bikes and killed, was it 2?
2, yep.
2 of the bikes. And then I also shot my 10 Sluggers at the Devastator squad and managed to take out 2 of those. And then I also ran this squad and this squad 2 inches in this direction.
Okay. Okay, Mike turned to assault phase and a lot of killing went on, to be honest guys, so I'm going to pass it over to Mike.
Yeah, I assaulted his Rhino with my knobs and managed to destroy that, so his troops are now out. I assaulted the Devastator squad with this squad of boys and annihilated the one lonely man. And I've wiped out his bike squad with my War Boss and Mega Knobs.
Okay, so in my movement phase I rolled for reserves and got my Nephilim jet fighter in, but failed on the Terminators. I pivoted my Land Raider around and disembarked my Terminators that you can see back there, and that's it for my movement phase. In the psychic phase I rolled for trepidation, but I managed to succeed, but it was nullified by Mike's rolls. Okay, so turn to shooting phase. I shot my Nephilim jet fighter into a group of knobs back there, managed to kill all 4 of them, and that was the same with the shooting with my tactical squad there as well. I've put some wounds on the other squad of knobs, I believe, as well.
I think you killed 3 of those.
Killed three knobs there. I managed to kill just 1 Ork boy with all
it
the.
Was 3 Ork boys.
Oh, was it 3 Ork boys with the Land Raider?
Land Raider, yeah.
And that was it for my shooting phase. Okay, so in the assault phase, my Terminators assaulted the group of knobs there, and they did what Death Knights do and absolutely destroyed them. And that was all that I did in the assault phase. Turn 3, Mike's movement phase.
Yeah, so I've moved both squads of boys 6 inches up. I've moved my mech gun up. Squiggles has turned and moved 6 inches this way. And I've moved my HQ squad 6 inches towards this way, and the boys are following up behind.
Okay. Turn 3, Mike's psychic phase.
Yeah, so I got off the crunch and managed to stamp all over the Terminators and killing 2.
Yeah, it was really good.
But unfortunately I hit Perils of the Warp again. So I passed my leadership test with him, but it was his 2nd wound, so he's dead now.
I will do now.
Okay, Mike's turn 3 shooting phase.
Yeah, I shot my kill cannon at this squad but missed with the scatter. Shot these boys into the Terminator squad that was here. Did I kill any with that?
I think you might have killed one, yeah.
One with that, and then I shot my tractor cannon at the flyer. Hit, but didn't damage it.
No.
Yeah. Zap gun at the Land Raider, but no, zap gun at the Terminator squad, but didn't touch it. And my 15 shots from my flash kits just wiped out Ezekiel and the other 2, 3.
Unbelievable. How many points are those costing? Not that dear, are they?
They're like 110 points.
110 points, and I lost a 220 point, I think they are, Terminator squad, and 145 point Ezekiel. Oh, question for you guys, put it down in the comment box below. My warlord is Belial. Does Ezekiel class as a warlord as well? Is that an extra kill point? So put a comment down below so I know the answer to that one. And that was the end of the shooting phase.
Yeah.
Right, turn 3 Mike's assault phase.
Yeah, I literally just assaulted his Land Raider and destroyed it with just my war boss.
Okay. Yeah, Land Raider went down hard. Not
Finally.
good. Yeah,
Finally.
exactly. Right, in my movement phase, I've just moved my Nephilim jet fighter up. Both tactical squads have stayed exactly where they are, and the Terminators deep struck in using Belial's teleport Homer out the way. I wish you could assault the turn that you deep strike in, but no, you can't. So I've just put them out of the way a little bit because there's a lot of nastiness down here with Mike's warlord and his big mechs. Is it big mechs or
Mega
knobs? I should say.
As well, yeah.
Big mech and mega knob. Alright, okay, so going on to shooting phase. Turn 3 shooting phase, I shot literally everything I have. 2 tactical squads, my Nephilim jet fighter and my Terminators into the gang here of the war boss. 3 mega knobs and the big mech, and I've put 1 wound on the war boss, killed all of the mega knobs, and the big mech is fine.
Yeah.
So I've got no assaults to declare, so we're going straight over to Mike's turn 4. Okay, so Mike's turn 4 movement phase.
Yeah, so I've pushed the squad of boys towards the tactical squad, brought my war boss and big mech towards the Terminators, moved my squiddiff forward 6 inches, moved this squad 6 inches closer to this way, and everything else has stayed where it is.
Mike's turn 4 shooting phase.
Yep, so I shot my tractor cannon at the flyer but didn't manage to hit. I snap fired my zap gun at the flyer and luckily hit it with a 6 and managed to take off 1 hull point. I fired my 15 shots from my flash kits at the Terminator squad and managed to take out 2 Terminators.
Those flash kits are definitely worth the points in this game.
Yeah,
they've done
brilliant.
some damage.
And I also fired my war boss at them but didn't manage to touch them. And I fired 17 slugger shots at the tactical squad and took out 1 troop there.
Okay, so Mike's assault phase, turn 4.
Yeah, so I assaulted the tactical squad with my boys. Didn't do anything and lost 2 boys myself. And the front squad decided to run away.
Unbelievable.
Which seems mental when you think I had, like 36 attacks.
Only you I made all my saves. Can
Yeah.
you believe it? Unbelievable. And I think I put 2 wounds.
Yeah, 2 wounds.
2 wounds. So I
Lost
only
2
won.
boys.
Yeah.
Lost attack and failed my leadership test.
Yeah, not good. And that was the end of turn 4 assault phase.
Yeah.
my turn 4 shooting phase, I shot my tactical marines down at the war boss and the big mech, and it did nothing. I shot my Nephilim jet fighter and managed to kill the big mech.
Yeah, the big mech's dead.
Big mech's dead, and I shot my Terminators at the war boss there, but did no wounds. So on to assault phase. Okay, so my turn for assault phase, I managed to just about make the assault with the Terminators against Mike's war boss there, and Belial he just butchered him. But to be fair, it was lucky rolls. I rolled 3 6s, and then Mike rolled 2 unlucky ones. So the war boss went down, so played out nicely for me. And again, in the scrap between the Orks and the tactical marines, the Orks only managed to put 3 wounds on me, but I literally failed 3 3+ armor saves on 3 dice. Both unlucky there, so we both locked, and we're going on to turn 5 Mike's movement phase.
Yep.
Okay guys, so Mike's turn 5 movement phase.
So I failed the leadership test on the boys, so they carried on running back. Haven't moved the looted tank. These boys have moved in 6 inches. I moved about 2 inches with my squeak off towards the Terminators, and that is all my movement.
Okay.
Okay, I shot my kill cannon at the tactical squad in the building and took out 4 troops there. Shot my flash kits at the Terminator squad here and managed to kill all 3 Terminators.
Those flash kits are bastards.
And my tractor cannon at the flyer. Did I hit? I don't think I did I? I didn't hit.
No.
So, and I also fired my sluggers at this warlord here, but didn't manage to cause any wounds.
So going on to turn 4 assaults. So Mike's turn 5 assault phase, and Belial took out a squigger.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Not so bad rolling for me, but some unlucky rolls for Mike there, and I'm left with 3 tactical marines, and the Orks ran away, and I managed to catch them with what's it called? Sweeping advance. So on to my turn 5 movement phase. Okay, in the shooting phase, I shot everything I had. So my 4 tactical marines left there, 3 tactical marines down there, and my Nephilim jet fighter, all into the Ork boys that were down there. But now 1 remains, and he failed his leadership test, and he is now fleeing. Onto assaults. In the assault phase, I assaulted the flash kits with Belial, and Belial just
killed them all.
Well, he killed
3,
3, and then they failed the leadership and caught them with a sweeping advance and cut them down basically. And that's the end of turn 5 assault phase. So now we're just going to roll to see if it goes into turn 6.
And it does.
And it goes into turn 6. Mike's movement phase, turn 6.
Yeah, I managed to pass morales for both these squads, so they both passed and moved towards Belial. Let him butcher something else.
Turn 6, Mike's shooting phase.
A big fail. Everything I shot at, I missed. So.
I can't believe it. If you actually look back at this game from, say, turn 1 to 2, I would have called it Mike's game. It was going Mike's way, if I've got to be completely honest, guys. But things just turned. Mike got some really unlucky rolls with his war bosses and his big mechs, and I got some lucky rolls. Are tactical marines normally capable of chopping down Orks? Because I managed to almost, on most rounds I beat you, apart from one where we drew. So I don't know, that was a bit weird. I thought Orks would be better in close combat. Unlucky rolls, yeah, to be honest. So yeah, going into the assault phase, turn 5. Okay, so Mike's turn 6 assault phase. I just want to ask a question to you guys. Multi assaults, Mike charged with the first squad, and I put all my attacks into the first squad, but then he assaulted with another squad. Would Bilal get to attack back at that second assaulting squad, I should say, or would he not get to attack back? So let us know, because we couldn't find it in the rule books. But how that happened was I managed to kill one guy with Bilal, and the other guys attacking back at Bilal didn't
do any. You saved all the.
Saved all back. Okay, right. So going into my turn 6. So I'm in the movement phase of turn 6, so I'm not moving anything, and I'm not declaring any shooting at all. I'm just going to go straight into the assault with Belial and the last group of boys.
Yeah.
Alright guys, so that's the end of the game. The assault phase turn 6 for me. I managed to kill 2 boys. Three boys, but they passed the leadership test, so still locked in combat. And the end result of the game, it doesn't speak for what was happening in turn 1, 2 and 3 really, because Mike was coming up on me with a hell of a lot of points worth of stuff, and I thought it was going to swing Mike's way. We was at one point, I think 5 victory points each, and then as the last 2 games went on, all my shooting from my 2 tactical squads, my Nephilim jet fighter slowly whittled down his war boss, and then I was able to finish him off with Bilal and the Terminators, and that pretty much swung the game. And it ended up 10 victory points as 5, but it doesn't seem like it should be that far apart.
It's good. There was some bad rolls.
Oh yeah, some bad rolls. Some bad rolls, definitely, guys. But it was a really good, fun game. And don't forget to tickle the like button if you enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you in the next one.